And welcome back. We are back at Terra Firma Craft, and I have made another mine here. As you can see, I have traces of cassiterite popping on. So this is a cassiterite mine. And I measured from the top to the bottom. There were 22 spaces. I found the 11th, actually the 10th space, and built this 3 tall thing there. And I'm ready to begin trying to find the cassiterite. So that's where we pick things up today. My pick is running a little low, but I really could use cassiterite to really transition into bronze. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig a tunnel right through here without support for now. And the hope is that I can get a bearing on where the cassiterite is before committing to a full-blown supported tunnel. Now, if you dig like this, you have a chance of you know, getting a collapse. But it's pretty low because the corridor is so thin that the number of blocks being risked at any given time is fairly limited. Got traces. These are all traces, so that's not exactly a positive sign that we're likely to find it over there. So let's go this way. And by the way, just gonna give you a bearing here, and let me step over here. Okay. Actually, yeah, it probably makes sense to head left a little bit there. So let's go this way, because I'm guessing it's gonna be in this direction. And yeah, probably just straight this way. So I'll just go about 8 or so in. And as you can see, by the way, I'm running into this gabbro slate boundary. I didn't realize this is gabbro. Okay. Is this gabbro over here too? No, it's dolomite. That's interesting that this is the gabbro. So I think that's why, because if you look at this, cassiterite, diorite, gabbro is where it's coming in. So yeah, that makes sense that actually we're finding it in this gabbro layer actually, and it's probably, well, still getting traces. It might be up a little bit in that layer, but let's just kind of what is that? There's some. Let me show you what I'm talking about here so you can actually see. We've got this here, and this is the actual cassiterite. Now, I am concerned that we're only getting traces, right? And let me just, traces of cassiterite. I mean, I'm pick TFC. Okay. So here's the Prospector's Pick wiki, and it goes into 25 by 25 area. I'm trying to see if it defines. Oh, there's a YouTube video all about these. I should like do these videos. Well, I don't see. I don't see the number that you find when you prospect. So let's just let me see if I take this one out, which in and of itself is like a decent amount, but because you only need 10%. Yeah, like that's literally, oh my god, that is literally the only ore that was down here. That's insane. That's crazy. Okay, well, we got it after a lot of trouble. So we'll just say that that was a stupid dead mine that didn't have any cassiterite. I mean, am I missing something? Let me just, oops, sorry. Yeah, like every single other Yeah, it's nowhere. There was just one ore. That is insane. Can you believe that, first of all, that only one ore generated, and secondly, that the that one ore was enough to produce, what, 6 or 7 nuggets on the surface? That's crazy to me. But I guess so. I mean, I could try. It's conceivable that there'd be more there. I wonder if it's because we're right at the border of the biome, and maybe the what would have been a deposit got cut off by the dolomite boundary there. But anyway, we don't have to be too worried about that because we have several more possibilities. So let's head this way to this one over here. Oh, man, I got a whole bunch of ladders, and now I know I'm going to need more sticks, so might as well start getting those on the way. Okay, so there's that. And now we go up here. And we're almost there. And I'm actually surprised that we haven't run into any enemies. I'm still a little bit thrown off by this, because I still can't figure out how to do... Monsters. Crazy, huh? That's a statistic that keeps for me. Now, you gotta understand that this is Terra Firma Punk, and so dying is gonna be, unless you're like just brilliant at this game, you're gonna die. And I think I could have died less if I was a little bit less ambitious with my exploration and stuff, but it's hardly the point. It's almost beside the point. I was trying to figure out how to do the HQM thing. Oh, and we have a quest we completed. Okay, what's this? Oh, yeah, by the way, I completed the... Once I got one of these unlocked, I don't know which one it was, I can't remember, it opened up a whole bunch of other ones that I've already done. So I got the one for the structural support, I got a spruce sapling for that. I did the log one, and I got a pine sapling and 2 hickory logs for that. I can unlock this one, and I can get, I guess, chestnut. But I don't have the inventory space for it. I completed the... I mean, there's just a couple like that I completed, and I actually have some reward bags in my backpack there that we can take a look at in a minute, but I'll just put these up here for now. And we've got a friend, a creeper. By the way, these sickles go very quickly in terms of durability, because you're affecting so many blocks with them, because that's what they do. And so you're going to get a lot of... you're going to run into a lot of issues with that. Okay, so... what the hell? Oh, it's the shooter guy. Okay. Well, here's the Cassiterite, so we don't have to go over there. And this one, and that one, and... that one. Okay, so... so what we're going to do is we're going to go down here. Now let's see how many... oh, shoot. Oh god, I hate these guys. These guys with the armor are the tough ones. They, like, run. And so if there's lag, you're going to die. Oh god, I barely survived that somehow. And we got a little spider friend. These are the little ones. I think the game just retextures the 2 spider mobs from vanilla, which are the regular spider and the cave spider, and it makes the cave spider purple and the regular spider greenish. which are pretty cool colors for spiders, to be frank. Okay, so back to where I was, right between these points here. Okay, so. Oh god. See what I mean? The armor guys. So I like need to like just not be out during the night, basically. And unfortunately, I haven't done the things I need to do to be able to not sleep. Tell you what, let's just do that. I made a commitment, I think on camera, to not use the bed to sleep until I got actual material to build a bed. So let's just do that. I'm going to take this spider string that I mostly got from the abandoned library and from the what was the other one? It was like just a house with a bunch of cobwebs. Either way, I just got all the cobwebs and I'm turning it into cloth now. And we're about to get hit by a zombie, annoyingly. So I'll just temporarily grab this. Stupid lag. That's one of the ways the game cheats. Okay. So let's continue this. Unfortunately, these do take a while. And we're getting attacked by this guy now. Okay. Let's get this finished here. And that'll be, this is sad because it takes so long, but that'll be one cloth when it's finished. And we'll do another one. Whoops. Sorry, I had to change my my stupid automatic vacuum is like bumping into my feet, so I had to like move it. Okay, and then we'll do this one. And then we will check that off. And we will go ahead and put this away somewhere. Let's put it in here for now. And by making those 3 cloth, which are the fundamental ingredient for the bed, I now deem myself to have satisfied the conditions for actual bed, and so I'm now going to replace this thing with the bed. And I can only sleep at night, but at least I have the ability to skip the night now. So, with that, oh god. Well, I don't know where he's going, but that's fine, whatever. I'm gonna ignore him. And we're gonna head back to our spot of death. I'm not gonna play a very long episode tonight, but I just wanted to get some time in and show you my update on my quest and get the Cassiterite going. It is almost winter. I do need to be mindful of that because we are losing crops, and these are like not growing. This has been at 98 for like 3 days, so I think. Ooh, I had a death here too. I don't remember that one. I guess I just had a garlic seed on me. Oh, that's fine. Okay, well, let's head over here. Frickin' vacuum. This stupid hang on, guys. My vacuum is, like, just attacking my feet. There we go. That should get it. That should get it. I believe I've set it on the right path now. Okay, so we're just 200 and some meters away here. Not a big deal. It's still late autumn. We may be getting into winter time though, very soon. Okay, and we're back, finally. Okay, and then we've got all our stuff. Okay, so I was right about to make ladders in this area, and let me just get rid of this. Okay, so if I go up just a little bit this way, because there's another one. Yeah. 14, 14, and just a few meters over there. So I believe we're right in the middle of it, especially like right here. So let's go right down here. This is where we're going to dig. And we're getting gravel, which is a little bit unusual. I care less about the Douglas fir saplings. We have... Oh, shoot. Okay, I can do this. I always hate when you die, you have to do this again. Okay, and then, right, ladders. Okay, so I've got 30 ladders, and I've gone down about, let's say about 8 or 9. So let's go down about 21 more. 1, 2, this is gabbro, so it should be in this layer itself. And we have a small sample, medium down there, so we're getting actually increasingly intense readings. Very large. Okay, so we went from medium to very large all of a sudden. In fact, I'm gonna dig a spot there to indicate that, and then we're gonna let's put a torch there. So that's our first reading of very large is in that hole there. And let's just go down a little bit more here. And we're still getting very large, obviously, and I expect that will continue. Now, unless we dig right into... Oh, we dug right into it. Okay, so we literally dug right into this ore, and I'm just going to dig down a couple more because, yeah, I figure there might be some different levels of it. Now, I'm going to dig these out. And frankly, let's dig these out. Okay. Now, the best thing to do would be to... let's get the ladders up. Oh, whatever. Is that the cassiterite? And did I pick up my Douglas firs somehow? I'm not seeing it. So I'm gonna go ahead and... Okay, sorry, I had to... Freaking A, I don't know why. I hate the game, like, thinks you mean to place the ladder behind you when you place it in a spot that doesn't quite make sense. Okay, so I used up almost all of the ladders. Oh, that's weird. Well, we got another gem. I'm gonna go ahead and make a barrel like I always do. Place it at the bottom of the climb here. I've already got a full barrel on my back too, so for whatever that's worth. Okay, so now we have a barrel and 2 pork considerates, and I don't have the inventory space to get much more than that, but they were in this direction. Let's try to get at least a scaffold up. Actually, it might make more sense to try to go for this slightly higher elevation. So I'm going to maybe go with that. And yeah, let's get this one here. And let's have a quick bite. And then I'm going to go ahead and get this here. Leave that one in place. Now, the reason I'm going the slightly higher elevation here is because it's a lot easier to dig down than it is up in this game, especially when you want to avoid structural collapse. I could start using that as storage, by the way, but all right, let's do it. So let's get just these stupid rocks and things, unimportant things in there. Okay, now let's go ahead and get this going here. All right, so we're seeing some here already, and I know it might be hard to see, so we'll put that in there. And it's going to be really hard to figure out where this vein is unless I start leaving these intact. So I'm going to start leaving these ore samples intact. Now it is poor cassiterite, sadly. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and get this one, and I actually have to get this one too. And I think I can go up 4. Yeah, that should be fine. We're definitely seeing some activity over here. We might have activity elsewhere around these supports, though, so let's go. And our pick is dying. It's losing its durability very rapidly. And there's some right there. And there's some right there. Oops, yeah, there. Cool. So we're starting to get a better picture of where it is. Let's try in this direction here and see if there's any over here. And yes, there is. So this is a pretty widespread ore situation. But I tell you what, even just the 6 or 7 or 8 exposed ores there, plus the ones I already have, and that's 25, this is 15 each, so that's 60. You know, that's 85 cassiterite. That's enough for, 700 and some copper to make 8 bronze ingots. So we really don't need that much, but I'm going to go ahead and just dig out pretty much every safe block within the range of these supports now and get a sense of where the ore is, and we'll kind of use this. Now, unfortunately, it is, like I said, poor cassiterite, but this is one of those minerals that it really doesn't have to be the best quality cassiterite, because it does go a little, you get so much bang for your buck with it. I think what I'd like to do, I think I'd like to head back pretty soon. Maybe when my pickaxe gets to be about but I think what I'll do is I'll take what I've got here, and I'll basically just melt it all into bronze ingots. I'd also like to build the forge before I finish this episode, but I don't have a charcoal pit, so let's just do a charcoal pit. How about? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some more mining of this cassiterite off camera. I'll just take a few of them, the ones that I can easily get to. Maybe just a stack, really. So that's 10, so I just need 6 more. And 1 more. Cool. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab a stack of slate and a stack of gabbro. My hammer. I'll grab the gabbro dirt, I guess. Leave everything else. It's going to be nighttime, it looks like. And our lakes are definitely freezing over. And we definitely need to be real careful about mobs on the way back, because that's how we die. So let's go back and try to sleep. That building there looks interesting. I definitely want to check that out. I might do that off camera, but the point is that we've got a lot of cassiterite now. We've got a stack of poor plus 1 regular. The stack of poor, you know, it'll be 16 times 15. So that's, 16 times 15 is 160, plus 80 is 240. Plus the other one is 265, right? So 265 units of tin. Now that may not sound like much, but keep in mind that can power, that's like a 1:9 ratio with copper. So that would be 2,650 minus 265. So that's, you know, that's like 2,400. So basically 2,400 copper, and then just the amount of cassiterite I just mined. And we basically get 27 units of bronze with just that amount of the tin element there. So very productive, very good use of time. We're going to do a charcoal pit now. And I'm going to try to do this as in a good way of demonstrating it. I have to put some stuff away first. Dirt there, and strings and clothes and ores. I'm just going to put these in here for now. And gems. Okay, that's pretty good. Finish up those berries. Okay, we'll put this out here and get that going. Now, I think I can pretty much dispose of most of these. Okay, I'll leave that in there. So let's get the rocks in there, and then our clay can go there. Saplings down here. Oh, I need to sleep. Let's try out the new bed, huh? Is it going to say monsters are nearby? Nope. Ooh, you know, one thing about sleeping is you can actually die from sleeping. You lose so much nutrients. So many nutrients, but it sure does help skip the night. So, and he's got a top hat, so he's not going to die from the sun apparently. Okay, well we got a new top hat. Actually, oh no, it's a different type. Okay, let's complete some quests real quick. So it's gonna go chestnut on that. And let's put some of this wood away. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, and actually not quite yet, but soon. What do I need for this? I need an anvil and willow tree farm. Oh, it wants me to do like specifically willow trees. It wants me to do a sluice as well, which we will do. Sluices are kind of fun. They're not like the most efficient thing, but they're kind of fun. We're going to do all that stuff, and I'll do it all on camera. I'm not going to do any of this off camera, I've decided. But what we're going to do now is we're going to build a little, and I'm going to do literally a very small charcoal pit here. We're going to do 1, 2, 3. We're going to do about the smallest one that I think the game will recognize. Okay. So we're going to go one more farther down. And then I have to waste one there, but that's okay. Now, what we want to do, let's chop down a couple of Douglas firs here, because these ones are very good at this. I'm pretty sure you can do a smaller one, but it's okay. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nice. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna start filling these up as much as possible. And once we get our full stacks, we will have what we need. Okay, and let's do this one. And let's do this one. And let's put these away before we run out of inventory space. So that's do that one, and I'm facing the other way now. Whoops. I think. Yeah. Oh no. Huh. Where did the? Well, could have sworn. Oh, I must have been in the middle one. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Just going to make sure they're all full, and it's very important that they're full. Each stack. So check as you go, and make sure they're all full, and keep getting more lumber until they are. And we're getting close, and you can do it either way. Okay, that's fine. That's how we know that one's ready. And okay. And it is easier if you use all the same wood, but you can mix and match the wood as long as you get full stacks. You can't do sets of 3 and 2 and 1 and 4. You have to do 4 of the wood type for the particular type of wood. So you can do 4 aspen and 12 Douglas fir if you want, but you can't do like 3 aspen and the rest in Douglas fir, because Douglas fir won't stack with aspen. Okay, let me go back and get this one, and I'm running low on resources here, on food and stuff. Let's see, let's start working on this one. And you can always tell that something is full based on your ability to stack on top of it. So we'll go with this one now. I actually made this bigger than I intended, but that's okay. It's probably for the best, because the bigger you make it, the less inefficient it is, to be honest. And you can make like a 25 by 25, I think. I mean, there might be an upper limit, but you can make quite a large hole in the ground, and this will still work, so. Alright, we're getting close here. I think maybe just 2 more trees will do it. And then once we get that, we'll be very close. Alright, just a couple more trees now. Okay, and we might have about enough here. And we're close, but I think I'll need just a little bit more. But let's get these in here. So yeah, we need 32, just a couple more trees, I think. And our axe is running low too, which is okay. The wiki recommends you do this in a pyramid shape, but we're not following that advice, are we? Okay, so we're almost done with that one. We're very close now. Okay, maybe just literally 2 more trees. I know I keep saying that. But hey, it's a good way to clear off a little plain area here. And we kind of need a plains area for ourselves. Whether it's for building or for animals or an orchard maybe or something. It's always good to have a little empty space where there's no trees. Okay. So continuing on down here. And there. Okay, so we have 16 in all of those, and the ones underneath by necessity. So I am going to make one above them all like this. Now, you don't have to do this last part of it. This is just me being TerraFirmaCraftian. But, let's see, we've got 13. Okay, so that's full. I'm just going to put the extras right over there. Now, we need to cover this all with dirt. And then we actually need to, can't remember if I need to, let me test this out, because this can go horribly wrong if you do it wrong, but, and I'm sure many watching will have seen this in other videos. You gotta light the wood on fire. Ooh, oops. Kind of screwed that up. Okay. You gotta light the wood on fire, and then hope that you've done everything right, because when it catches, you quickly place the dirt block over it, and you get the particles, and that's how you know you did it right. So now that we know that we did it right, when I come back here after this is done burning, it'll be all charcoal under there, and we'll handle that next time. Lastly, let's just open these bags up to get our rewards here. That's stupid. And then, how about this one? I don't even know what that is. Diorite dirt, okay. Ice, okay, ice is good. So, anyway, that's our rewards. I'll go sort these out off camera, but anyway, I'm going to end the stream. Thank you for watching. I got to go. We'll see you next time on TerraFirmaCraft.